Hello, everybody. I have a question for you. When you do your videos, and they're not tags, they're just um, videos talking about what you want to talk about, do you spend time before you turn the camera on or after you turn it on primping? Making sure that your headband is on like you want it, and if the angle of the camera is not right and all that. And I do some of that. Most of the time I forget to do the camera angle, and I actually, for me personally, think that's kind of silly. But for other people, whatever they like to do, that's fine. And every once in a while, see, these would be outtake kind of shots or whatever. And maybe one day I'll just make a movie out of my outtakes. That would be kind of fun, wouldn't it? And so tonight I just wanted to prattle on and on about uh, my house and my attitude. I live in an apartment building, and it's a very nice apartment. It's not really big, and there's not enough storage. And I have stored things in places that people would not expect to find things where I put them. And that's okay, because if they ask me where such and such is, then I can tell them. Um, so, like, for example, in my living room, I have two couches and they don't match, and which is fine with me because their function is more important than what they look like. So, one couch is very firm, the seat's firm, and that couch is for my mother and other people who have a hard time getting up. And the other couch, when you sit on it, it's a love seat, but you sink into it and it feels so good. I love that couch. I never want to get rid of that couch. So, so that part of my living room is, I call it dorm room. Nothing matches. But on my wall, I have very, very nice photographs, which are actually pieces of art that sell for money that my dad took. And I have maybe 10 or 15 of these. They're not all hung, but they look very nice, and they do not match the mismatched couches. Well, that's fine. So you can look at the nice pictures if you don't want to see the couches. I personally would rather sit on the couch. Anyway, when you look across the room, what you see is a bedroom dresser. And it's not very tall. It has 6 drawers, and clothes are not stored there. What I have in there are some VHS tapes that my dad didn't want anymore. And I have a VHS player. Oh, yeah, a VHS. For a minute, I thought I said chess. And it's not even late. It's only 8:30. But anyway, and I have a drawer of computer cords and various other, well, I have an extra keyboard and a Macintosh Air port, which is a thing where you can plug in different computers and what do you call that? A network within the same building or same room and stuff like that. And in one drawer, I have the placemats, the table, cloths, the napkins, the candles, and things like that. And so that's that. And on top of that is the TV and the peripherals, which is only the DVD player and the VCR and a few plants. And so to me, this is very comfortable, and I feel that it's company ready. Um, my caregiver didn't understand that and was always changing things around, and I'd have to change it back because I have to set my house up to how it works for me because I'm disabled and I fall. And so if a table is in a funny place, I'm going to get hurt. You know what I mean? And so she didn't like the arrangement of a few other things like in the kitchen, but I put things where I need them to be, and that is beyond the understanding of only a few people. Um, but I love my home. I like the eclectic collection of things, and they're just things, but they're special because they're mementos of my trip to Europe. I have a few beautiful pieces of Swiss ceramics and English. There's a brass horse. What do you call it? A horse brass, and coasters and things like that. And these help decorate my house in the appropriate room, and they look really nice. But they don't match the lovely pictures in the living room. And I don't think they're supposed to, but you can see one room to the other. So anyway, and in the back of my mind, I've got everything how I want it, and it's nothing like what it looks like now. But I would like a Japanese folding wall. But you know what I mean, a divider kind of thing. And you fold it, and you can't see part of the room on the other side. So it would look really pretty with like a really tall, sleek tree and a sofa in front of that. And it would be my green, comfy sofa. Stuff like that, like little areas. And I don't want to live exactly, I don't want to have my living room looking like it does with four straight walls and a sliding glass door. And white walls. I have a hard time with that. But uh, what I say to myself is everything all in good time. And when my mop broke, I'm all over the place and I'm sorry. When my mop broke, I didn't go out and spend money on another one. What I did was get my spray bottle full of cleaner and like 3 rags, and I sprayed the floor with the cleaner, a third of the floor, and wiped it up, with the spray cleaner, and I cleaned it, but then I wanted it dry, so I dried it off with a dry rag. And I did the whole floor like that. And the advantage is you can see the floorboards and you can get them clean. Um, and I did this when I had a broken leg, so it was very handy. I'm going to have to go. My time is running out. And I love you all, and I'll see you later. Bye.